Our journey begins. It is day 80, August 19, 2024. And my regular mic is not working, but we will use this mic, which I think will work, but I apologize for any audio issues. So, I had some thoughts about how to change narrative one on the trip. And so I've been thinking through those this morning, rewriting the premise and outline for narrative one, which I was able to generate with the help of ChatGPT, and I'm really happy with it. I wanted something different, something a little bit less metaphorical, something based a little bit more in the real world, and I think very compelling. And I think that this story can be very compelling. It's not fully outlined, but I think that it's very, like, I'm actually good with it basically. So I'm glad that I was able to accomplish that this morning. And then I wanted to delve into how to do some, or like do to do some structural planning of the initial means of coordination. And as I was thinking through this, I realized a bit that it's more about the people that you have coming together and the ideas that you have coming together that will sort of self-evolve. Like the self-organization will take place by itself when you have those two aspects rather than saying, okay, we need to have this perfect AI or this perfect software that sort of brings everyone together. And I have thoughts on that stuff, but I think it's more important to bring together the right people. So it's about having the right people, which would include outlining the facets of beginning members, creating the inspiring first movie, and creating personalized invitations. And then those people working together around the right ideas, which would mean you'd have to have the original Constitution completed as well as the narratives. So then I said, we'll have the original Constitution complete, which includes those aspects. And then I also think that everyone will come together from where they are in the environment that they're in, and we'll be coming together, and then thinking through what we can do to create the environment that we actually want to live together in the community. But at first, we'll be just a community in spirit and in the idea, and not as much locality. And then, yeah, have these things ready to go. So I am happy with that, and that makes sense. I also had a thought about yesterday when thinking through, and I was thinking through this idea of being a little bit stale. And I think it has more to do with making my regular routine too easy than it has to do with the fact that my goals are about helping others rather than helping myself. And I think it's because I've made basically made my routine a little bit too easy. At first it was challenging, and then I sort of adapted to that and sort of was able to accomplish a lot more, and so the challenge became less so. And then I also think I was just making things a little bit easier. But I think life is kind of supposed to be hard, and that's what makes it not stale. Now, I think in the future it's possible to have a great life, like a happy-ish life, and to not feel stale. But in this very moment, that's sort of how it probably works out. And so I think no matter what you're doing likely in this world right now, if you're making it too easy on yourself, life is not going to be fun. Life has to be challenging in good ways. All right, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow.